Welcome to Crystal Falls Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. Showing the slab in today's game, Martin Perez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball.
And he can't come up with it, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And delivers outside.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Step off, throw to first. Trout back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
That is it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Tim Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Bounce to third. Zips it across. That's out number 3. Angels strand a couple. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And today's starter, Joel Hurtado. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
In the air, out towards right center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Two outs.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, base hit, right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Nick Maton now at the plate. The 1-1. And misses inside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right side, hard hit. Shanuel takes it himself. What a play. Inning over. White Sox strand a couple. Scoreless after 1.
You heard about when you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your 3rd out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up.
New inning getting started, and here is Luis Rengifo. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Second inning here, no score. The other way, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
This one could be extra bases. Moniak around second, headed for third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 out, runner at second. Here's the Angels catcher. Now all even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Newman over at second, 1 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. The throw in. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. But that's a good approach, paying off.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. That misses, and it's 2-1. Two runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Perez checks on first, and he's back in safely. And a pitch. Bounced out to short, sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And a pitch. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Now to the bottom of the second. Angels 2 and the White Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Lennon Sosa. The 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The pitch. And another ball.
Full count.
And down on strikes. And there's 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Maidra. The shortstop takes a ball.
2-1.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. In position. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Corey Lee. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Anderson to first, and the White Sox go quietly. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the third inning, so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Upstairs.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out, and one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Tim Anderson. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Luis Rengifo digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Sosa. Save.
Yep.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off, and I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Man at first, Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
2 outs, bases loaded. Here's the Angels catcher.
2-1.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 outs. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Taylor Ward will hit next. And now the lefty. And the count 1 and 2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
set for the bottom of the third. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. The wind and the pitch. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off
that's it.
the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one
Now
away.
batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. And now
Jankowski.
Travis Jankowski. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one missed. In the air, out towards left center. That's out number 2.
Up next is Chicago. The center
And
fielder.
now it's Luis Robert. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Nolan Schanuel. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move. New pitcher for the White Sox, Gus Barlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So up next, Jorge Soler. Right-hander kicks, deals.
No, that's too
Good
high.
eye in that spot. The 2-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And it's fouled away. Trap, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for the Angels, Tim Anderson. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. Andrew Vaughn now.
White Sox, the designated
And the
hitter,
righty deals.
Andrew.
And downstairs.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. And it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Out towards left center. And it drops in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the
diving, gets down, could be extra bases around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
At the plate, Chase Mydroff. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason.
Got him. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Luis Rengifo. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. And that just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Freelander Baroa appears to be getting loose. Wilson also throwing. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 8.
So digging in, Mickey Moniak. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Lee whips it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Newman now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go quietly there. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jack Kachanowicz up and throwing. Burke warming up as well. On the corner for a strike.
Okay.
Stays alive. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now Travis Jankowski. This one in the air. Should have this one. 1 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Luis Robert now.
Number 54, Jose.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. White Sox down a run. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit high. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. That one misses. Full count now. Miguel Vargas up next for the White Sox. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That to right. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. So one left for the White Sox. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 33. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball off the plate.
Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 3-1. Fought off foul. That one lifted to left. Gets under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Jorge Soler in the on deck circle. Two outs. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's the White Sox going with a new arm. Lander Baroa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Steven Wilson getting ready to go. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third, Sosa. And that is the inning. Nice work from the White Sox pen. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the White Sox 2. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Quijada also getting ready. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Nick Maton in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-1.
No, that's too high.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. High chopper to third. Rengifo over to Anderson. On to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses. Chase Maidron up next for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Tim Anderson. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Rengifo.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Left-hand hitter waits. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Moniak off of first with 2 away. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels strand 1, but they still lead at 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chase Silson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Moniak under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Corey Lee. And a pitch. And strike 2.
2-2.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now Michael A. Taylor. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the 8th. Now here is number 33.
33, Chucky Robinson.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One and 2 here. That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the ball to most of the time, though.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Righty to the plate. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Nolan Schanuel. Up and in, 2-1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Comes the 2-2. And that one missing low. Three-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Angels strand a couple, but they're up 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. And Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soler gets under it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
And now here is Luis Robert. Ball to strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Right-handed reliever. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Joyce checks the runner. Robert dives back in.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The pitch. Robert on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
So the tying run at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
The batter. The first baseman.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Going slow-mo. Going. We in go mode. Going. We in go.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson. So digging in, Tim Anderson.
The second baseman, Tim Anderson.
That's
And
a ball.
another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
And a pitch. This one popped up. Maton moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman. Luis.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Luis Rengifo. That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Jankowski going back on this one. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said not today. Goes up and he brings that in. Exciting way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Maton. One-run game, bottom 9. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. Popped up. As this one sized up. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And a batter now, Lennon Sosa.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
One down, base is empty. That misses, and it's 3-2. Chase Mydroff in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andrew Benintendi.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
way high there. And now 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the righty deals. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. At the belt and fires. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Jansen is just one strike away.
That's a ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next to hit, Michael A. Taylor. And fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
The 3-2 final score in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.